Hey guys, Mellow Modesty here for another weekly poll. This was a huge week, and I believe I have 5 or 6 books to talk about today, so I'm gonna go sort of fast. First off, I got Fashion Beast issue 7, but I'm still catching up on this series, so no review for that. I also picked up the second huge volume of the Incal, the Luminous Incal by Mobius. Once again, absolutely huge, does not fit on my shelf, and I can't wait to read this. And I'll definitely have a review of it up sometime soon. So now, into the books I did read. Last on the list is Avengers number 7, taking a bit of a step back from last issue. Still a good issue, unlike, I've liked issues 1, 2, the first half of 3, 6, and 7. All the others have been shit, in my opinion. But, hopefully, seems like they're getting back on track. It's definitely not your average superhero title, but I would definitely suggest it. It is pretty cool, and I'm excited to see where this goes next. Basically, all that happens is it actually doesn't really explain more about the White Event, just you see like these like metallic machines crashing in space, and you're like, what? But, yeah, it's basically all that happens. Then, next up is Las Vegas issue 1. Think of this as the Ocean's movies in space. Big reason I picked this up was because of the creative team. It is by McCann and Lee, who, the only thing I know them from is Return of the Dapper Man, which I have yet to read, but I've looked through it many times, and the artwork is absolutely stunning. Same goes with this book. Artwork is fantastic by, I believe it is Janet Lee, and yeah, it's an interesting book. Basically just this guy gets sent to work on the Las Vegas spaceship, and he's trying to escape. There's one really cool panel that actually I am going to show you guys. And I would definitely suggest this. I think that is just an awesome picture. So yeah, as you can see, the artwork is definitely different. And I think that it is pretty cool. And if you're into the whole heist, casino escape, casino heist type movies, Ocean's movies, Thief of Thieves, I hear, is much like this, check it out. Next up is, unfortunately, Snyder's last issue on Swamp Thing, issue 18. This was a great issue. This is more of an official wrap-up of Rot World than last issue was. It's a pretty touching issue, it's pretty sad, and it definitely does a good job at wrapping up Snyder's run on Swamp Thing as a whole. I'm definitely going to miss him, and I haven't even looked who's going to do the next arc or two, so yeah, I'm still going to pick up this series. I don't know for how much longer, depends how the new writer is. If he's absolute shit, I will probably stop, but yeah, I thought this was a great issue. It just sort of shows how Swamp Thing and Abby's relationship sort of dissipates because of the events of Rot World. And it's pretty sad. I would definitely pick it up. It's a great conclusion. Also, forgot about this in the beginning, but I was supposed to get Animal Man issue 18. I have not dropped that title, and I will not at least until Lemire stops writing it. However, my store got shorted, so I do not have a review for that. And I will not be making a review in the future unless by some chance it becomes Book of the Month, which I highly doubt because that series has been mixed for me. But Swamp Thing issue 18 is great, and it's just phenomenal. It's a great story arc. Once this whole series gets collected in trade, I highly recommend you guys pick it up, and yeah, that is basically all I have to say about Swamp Thing 18. For the third best book of the week, Sex, issue 1. Yes, I had the balls to pick up this book. Sex, issue 1 is written by Joe Casey, and ever since I saw the title, I was like, what is this? And then I looked at some of the interior pages, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. It has a cool wraparound cover, and I gotta say, it was good. It was very good, but I was a little bit disappointed. This book is not a porno. Let me get that out there right away. This book is by no means a porno. There is only one sex scene, and although it is very graphic, it is a girl-on-girl sex scene. Definitely not for kids because there is some rimming, I guess you would say. However, it's not drawn super detailed-y. I mean, you see vag, you see ass, you see tits, but it's not like super detailed, and really the name sort of throws it off because I don't even feel like the whole sex scene in this first issue needed to be there. And although it was really well written, this is sort of a retread of stuff I've seen. It sort of feels like Batman Begins, how Bruce Wayne comes back. Basically what it's about this superhero, I forget what they called him in the book, but he just left for a long time and now he's coming back to his business, and basically he's just like working out and trying to get his life straight, and he's not a superhero anymore, and then it ends with him in a like sex hotel and watching these two girls get it on, and then one of his old superhero colleagues comes in and talks to him. And I'm definitely going to stick around for the next issue. It's interesting, however it does feel like a bit of a retread of stuff I've already read. And if you're interested and you have the balls to pick it up, check out Sex issue 1. However, if you don't, you're not missing that much, at least so far. I mean, issues, however, price-wise have been like shooting up in price on eBay. I'm sure it won't be like that forever, but I believe this first issue, if you're lucky, you can get it for $20, and if you're unlucky, you'll have to pay like $60 for it. However, I would check it out if I were you, but if you don't, you're not missing that much. Now, for my second best book of the week, it is Green Arrow issue 18. Dude, Lemire, you are fucking killing it. This book is awesome. I didn't read Green Arrow before, and then once I heard Lemire was going to get on this with, what's the name of the artist? Andrea Sorrentino, who did the artwork for iVampire, I was like, hell yeah, motherfucker. And I am very happy that I did, because his run is fabulous so far. Check this out. I'm pretty sure the Green Arrow issue 17 is not sold out, because I'm pretty sure no one was reading Green Arrow until Lemire jumped on, and Lemire isn't that big anyways, so I would definitely check this out if I were you. This is better than his Animal Man run, at least where Animal Man is right now. Artwork's absolutely beautiful. They do this cool stuff with black, white, and green, and red, and the bad guy, I mean, like, there's this crazy part in it where the bad guy's interrogating two of Green Arrow's friends, and he pulls an arrow towards one of Green Arrow's friends, and he says, "You're going to tell me where Green Arrow is now, or I'm going to shoot you in the face," and then he just shoots him. And, like, in most books, that shit does not happen. Like, he didn't give him two chances or what. He said, "Where's Green Arrow?" and then he shot him in the face, and it was crazy cool. Check this out. It's awesome. And for Book of the Week, hell yeah, Daredevil End of Days, issue 6 of 8. Fantastic, fantastic maxi series. When this comes out in trade, I'm absolutely buying it. Shit hits the fan in this issue. Check it out. It's sort of like just a, this issue is basically just like a sum up of what happened last issue with the Punisher escaping and stuff. But crazy stuff. The ending is crazy. I have no idea how this series is going to end, and you guys need to pick this up. Great stuff. Pick up Daredevil End of Days. Seriously, guys. Although I don't understand why the cover is of Black Widow, because she's not in this issue at all. But fantastic stuff. Anyways, as you guys can see, I picked up quite a few books. Avengers, Lost Vegas, good art. Swamp Thing, yes. Sex, I thought it was good. Green Arrow 18, hell yeah, badass. Daredevil End of Days, fantastic series. Check it out. And the Luminous Incal, overpriced but awesome. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you next week, but possibly not. Later.